Well, good morning. It is time to read this morning. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm starting to feel silly, so let's start the show. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Well, welcome to Tazzy Reads. I don't know what edition this is. It's been quite a few. I think we're over, might be close to 30 episodes, so that's cool. 30 episodes and 2 books an episode. That's got to be 97,444 and a half books or something like that. I'm not very good at estimating stuff. That's me anyway. Samuel and William, good morning. Good morning to you. Marin, Sarah, good to see you. I hope you're well, Marin and Chloe and Brooklyn. I'm going to read a couple books. We'll just wait for a few people to pop in, and then we'll start reading, and then that way nobody misses anything. But if you miss it, you guys know that you can go to either Tazzy Reads, hashtag Tazzy Reads, or you can go to the YouTube channel, Tazzy Reads, and that's about all. Or you can go to Big Daddy Tazz with 2Zs.com. Good morning, Mr. Justin and Leslie. Hope you're well. What weird weather we've been having. Only in Winnipeg. I shouldn't say only in Winnipeg. And not only in Winnipeg, but especially here. The other day, I was just looking at the weather. And the other day, it was plus 12 in the morning. And then today, it was minus 22 when I woke up. And that was only a few days ago. So that's kind of weird. Angie, how are you? Good morning, Serenity. My friend Angie is an amazing artist. She's really, really good artist. And there's another Angie as well. So maybe all Angies are. Hey, Uncle Betty, how are you? It's actually Grandma Betty. But when I talk fast, sometimes say things wrong in my brain, and I said Uncle Betty instead of Grandma Betty. So now everybody calls her Uncle Betty, and she's got some books that I can borrow, so I'm going to be doing that. I am looking for, and if you have any older kids books like the Dr. Seuss or Thea. Oh, by the way, it's not Dr. Seuss. I just found out it's Seuss. Isn't that weird? I thought it was Seuss the entire time, but then I was reading a book about Dr. Seuss, and it's actually Dr. Seuss. So I didn't know that. Oh man! Hey, you know what? Angie made some things for me for some art for my walls and things like that. If you are in the need of some artwork, go to Painters Cafe on Facebook, and she's got some really neat stuff. Plus, she'll custom make some stuff for you if you want, because I had her custom make some pieces for me that are still sitting in my garage because they're too heavy to put up on my wall right now. Angie will laugh about that. I got the cats are hanging out here, and Miss Christie's not here today, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just kind of boop. I'm a little bit sad. Nothing. She's not sick or anything. She's just not here today. She's off doing something else. It's been. Actually, I scratched my nose to the side of my arm. Oh, I gotta tell you this story. Okay, so I woke up this morning early. And I want to make some more soup and stuff like that. So I had to go get some chicken, and I had to run to Sobeys. So I ran to Sobeys, and I walked in, and there was a lady there who's cleaning the carts, which is lovely. Good morning, Rob. And talking about, I went to Sobeys, and there was a lady cleaning the carts. And she said, "Oh, here, have a good day." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I came out, and at Sobeys there's this great big tower of wipes, disinfectant wipes. So when I came out, there was a lady there that had a Ziploc bag, and she was just pulling out all these wipes and putting them in a Ziploc bag. She's like, and it was like a magician's trick. She's like, zzz, and putting them in one of these great big Ziploc bags. And so I don't know what to think about that. Apparently, since they didn't sell any, she was taking all those the wipes. I just thought it was very silly. Oh, but talking about silly, it's time to start the show, like I said before. I'm playing with my little fidget spinner. That's what I'm doing. I got a little fidget spinner if you see me down here. because I am having trouble with my attention deficit disorder this morning. All over. Hello, Chance. How are you? Or Chance, I'm not sure. Chance, I think in French. Chance in English, I'm not sure which one to say. I'm going to be reading Runaway Mummy. That's what I'm going to read. And then I'm going to read a book today called Happy Sad. Because that's how I'm feeling today. I'm happy, sad. Oh, because I'm kind of happy, sad inside. And I'll talk about that later. Well, it's been 5 minutes because there's no little Miss Christie giving me a kick. So let's pretend Miss Christie gave me a kick. And we'll go from there. This is Runaway Mummy, and it is written by Michael Rex. And let's see here. I guess it's drawn by him as well. So Michael Rex. And it says it's a petrifying parody. Parody means when they make fun of something. There you go. Here we go. This book is from 2009. And thank you, Scholastic, for letting me read the book. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a little mummy who wanted to run away. "If you run away," said the mother mummy, "I'll get you, for you are a rotten little mummy." So there's the mummy and the mummy's mummy. "If you try to get me," said the little mummy, "I'll turn into a serpent that lurks into the bottom of the sea." "If you turn into a serpent," said mother mummy, "I'll become a sea monster that'll wrap around you and never let go." "Not so tight, Mummy." Lovely work in it. Perfect. If you become a sea monster," said little Mummy, "I'll become a gargoyle and I'll hide on the freezing mountaintop." "Well, if you become a gargoyle," said Mother Mummy, "I will turn into a dragon and breathe fire on you to keep you warm." Check this out. She's like, "That's a little warm." If you become a dragon," said the little mummy, "I will become a ravenous plant that grows in the deepest jungle." Ravenous means very hungry all the time and will eat almost anything. I think that's what ravenous means. "If you become a ravenous plant," said Mother Mummy, "I will become a monstrous gorilla that will stuff you with food from the treetops." "That's enough already." "If you become a monstrous gorilla," said little Mummy, "then I'll become a huge bat and I'll haunt the night." "Well, if you become a huge bat," said Mother Mummy, "I will become an ancient cathedral where I can watch over you forever." She's like, "That's too long." Okay. If you become an ancient cathedral, said the little mummy. I'll become a humongous beast that tramples everything in its way. Tramples everything in its way. It's got a helicopter. If you become a humongous beast, said Mother Mummy, I will become a sky-high monster with razor-sharp claws to tickle you. Now, my friends K2 said that they love my show because you're so silly and they'd like to be a gargoyle or an alien. Or an alien gargoyle. We'll do that. Here's the monster getting tickled by the other monster. I can't take it anymore. Stop tickling me. If you become a sky-high monster, said the little mummy, then I'll become a little boy who takes karate and learns to play the piano. No, cried Mother Mummy. Not a little boy. That would be horrible. But it would be perfect because my mommy would drive me to Spanish lessons and violin recitals and chess matches. My daddy would coach t-ball and soccer and basketball. Stop, said the Mother Mummy. That's too much. You'll never have time to be rotten, cried Mother Mummy. If you become a little boy with a mummy who drives you all over and a daddy who coaches all your teams, then what would I use? My most savage, awful, terrible, blood-curdling shriek and frighten them all away. That's what I would do. I would use that and I would frighten them all away. The bunnies are like, oh, mommy. Ronnie, it's a mommy, it's a bunny, mommy. Ronnie. Wow, said the little mummy. You're a real scream. All that stuff was making me tired anyway. I guess I'll just stay here and be your rotten little mummy forever and ever. Oh, you can be as rotten as you like, said Mother Mummy. Now give me a squeeze. I should have maybe read this one at night. It's a nighttime story. I didn't even see. Well, maybe after this we'll go have a nap. A nap. You can let go now, Mummy. Cool book. Mummy. A funny mummy. Now, let's read this book called I'm Happy Sad Today, because I'm happy sad today. You know, I'm happy sad and I'm a little bit mad I guess, or so sometimes I get happy sad. I mean, I get happy, and hey, Cheyenne and Brooklyn, we're just talking about being happy sad. I'm happy sad because, you know what, I'm happy that I'm around my family, but I'm sad I can't go do my shows. I'm happy that I can read to you, but I'm sad that I can't hear you laugh, right? And I'm happy that I've got a nice warm place in my house and things like that, but I'm sad I can't travel around as well, right? So I'm happy sad, right? I'm happy to be here reading to you, but I'm sad that Miss Christie isn't here. And yeah, so you get happy sad, sometimes you get sad, mad. It's all over. You can be all over the map when it comes to your emotions, but it's just about not being afraid to identify your emotions. And I'll take a second to tell you. So if you're happy, you know they say if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But if you're sad and you know it, you have to let people know too, so that you can they can help you, right? So don't be ashamed of your emotions. Don't ever be scared to say, "Oh, this is how I feel," because sometimes when you're sad, people don't know that you're sad, and they just think that that you're angry or that you're not listening and things like that. And it's okay to have all your emotions, right? That's like I always say, it's okay to get mad, it's okay to get sad, it's okay not to like the people around you. Because sometimes that'll happen, but you'll have to be three things. Always be kind. And sometimes I'm not kind in my words. Sometimes my emotions get the best of me and I say the wrong words. So I have to say sorry. And hopefully the person that I'm saying that I've been mean to or angry with or rude to, because I've done that even today. I was rude. I had emotions that were happy, sad, and somebody said something to me, and I just went, "Rah, rah, 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 grump, 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 grump," instead of going, "Oh, you know what? This is not the time for me to have this conversation," and I wasn't kind today, and I'm upset to say that to you, but that's what happens. So even adults don't always say the right things, right? And I forgot to turn on my light. Does this make a difference? Oh, I'm a little bit brighter. But that was me having an attention deficit disorder moment, by the way. So back to so adults don't always do things 100% the right way either. They are often, they're often have to say sorry too, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to read the Happy Sad book. I have not read this book before. I've not even picked it up, but I just saw the cover. And so it is a story by Lory. It's a story by Lory, by glorious Lory. Lory's story. Oh, Jory. It's Lory Britton, and it's illustrated by Matthew Rivera. So that's what this book is. There you go. And it's published by Free Spirit Publishing. So thank you to Free Spirit Publishing for letting me read the book. And also, this is lent to me by my buddy Liz Lowen, who is a librarian. And that's awesome. There you go. It's Happy Sad Today, making sense of mixed together feelings. So, shall we read? I'm going to read. There's some page. Oh, the artwork's really lovely in this. Sometimes I feel happy, and that's all. I feel the noisy, giggly, jumpin' fun kind of happy. Sometimes I feel a different kind of happy. When I'm cozy in my favorite spot with my favorite book, I'm the quiet kind of happy. Oops. Hopefully you can see. Melody and Gabrielle are watching. Other times, I feel sad. Once I was sick and couldn't go to my friend's birthday party. I had a crying nothing's right sort of sad. I've had that. I had that the other day where I was like, oh, why can't things be exactly what I need to be? The day our neighbors moved away, I was a different kind of sad. I didn't smile for that whole day or even part of the next. So there's different types of being happy and there's different types of being sad, right? Lots of times, I have more than one feeling inside me. Like when my mom picks me up at school and I have to stop playing, I'm happy to see her, but I'm sad to leave my friends. I say, Mom, I'm happy, sad together. And they got a puppy. I'd like to have a puppy one day. For sure, I'd love a puppy. The morning I walked into my new classroom, for the very first time, I felt scared and brave together. Lots of people feel that way. Of course, yeah, you can feel scared and brave, right? She was scared to have to try to meet new people, but she was brave because she went in and did it. Yeah. Last week, I was friendly and shy. All at once. I felt too shy to talk to the new girl, even when I gave her a friendly smile. You know what? I have a lot of that, to be honest with you. I have a lot of friendly and shy at once because when I'm on stage doing my comedy and things, I'm up there and I'm very being brave, I guess it would be, and then being friendly, and then people afterwards come and say nice words, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm not doing a very good job of being a comedian, am I? And as they come up and they say, oh, that was very funny, and things like that, and I'm being very friendly, but really inside, I'm incredibly shy person. Raven from Saskatoon is watching. Sometimes I feel nervous and excited at the same time. That's how I felt about my first sleepover. I was nervous for 2 whole days before it was time to go. And excited too. I get that way when I'm about to do a TV special, or even just doing a show, right? I'm excited to do the show, but nervous for days before I do my show. It's really neat, actually. And also, scared and excited in your brain puts the same chemicals in your brain. So sometimes when I feel scared or anxious is another word for scared, sort of. And when you feel anxious, and if you just close your eyes and go, okay, I'm not anxious, I'm excited, it changes the way your body feels. That's pretty cool. Your brain's really neat, eh? One time, I had 2 feelings swirling around inside me. I was sad and mad when my friends wouldn't play with me. So I felt sad that they weren't being nice. And I was mad that they didn't let me play with them. I was sad and mad together. When I fell down on the playground, I wasn't sure how I felt or what I wanted. Part of me wanted to be picked up as a little kid, and the other part of me wanted to get right up and keep climbing. I've been there. Yesterday I stubbed my toe, right? Because I was distracted. I'm walking, I stubbed my toe, and I was like, oh. And Miss Christie didn't hear it, so it was loud. I was like, oh, because I wanted to go, are you okay? Because even her just saying, are you okay, kind of made me feel better. But I was like, yes, I stubbed my toe. I had a little kid feeling and a big kid feeling mixed together. I had big feelings when my baby brother was born. I was proud to be a big sister. Oh, for sure. And I was jealous at all the attention he was getting. I was proud and jealous feelings inside of me. That part was really confusing. I can imagine, right? Last week, I learned to cut out a circle with scissors. I didn't cut a curvy line on my first try, and I was frustrated. And I didn't want any help. I was determined to keep trying. Yeah, so she was frustrated and determined. Sometimes, I think that's what makes you better. When you get frustrated and then determined together, that means you get frustrated. Oh, I can't do this. Well, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again. Because if you just get frustrated, you're going to go, oh, I can't do this. I'm not trying anymore. But getting that determined in there. Samuel and William want puppies. Oh, they have 2 puppies. That'd be awesome. Maybe you can lend me your puppies instead of books. When I have more than one feeling inside me, I don't have to choose just one. I know that all my feelings are okay to have at the same time. Yeah, it's okay to have a whole whack of feelings, right? A whole whack of feelings in there. If I want to, I can tell my friends about my feelings. That helps a lot. A lot of people are afraid that they can't tell anybody about their feelings. So for a long time, I didn't tell anybody about my feelings, how I was feeling, and it sort of built up inside me. Or you can tell a grown-up about my feelings, and I can say what happened and how I feel. Sometimes I don't even have to talk. I can just be with somebody to feel better. That's 100% true, right? Just hanging out. I miss my buddy Dougie Newton. He's one of my best buddies in the whole world. And I miss hanging out with him because we hang out so much. But now that we're quarantined, we don't see each other very much. And I'm kind of craving that. Craving, for those of you who don't know what craving means, it means I really, really want something. I miss it so much that I want it real bad. And I'm craving being on stage, and I'm craving performing. And the most important thing I'm craving is hearing laughter. I wish I could hear all you laugh. Geez, I hope you laugh when I make silly stuff. If not, it'd be like, if I was doing silly and you guys are like, this is very good. Okay, try another one. You try that. That's not very. How about that? Okay, maybe that other one, but the other thing there, just do. Okay, now that. Oh, that was silly. There's a good smile. Like, I don't know how you're reacting. Back to the book. Sometimes, when my feelings are mixed together, I like to pretend. I can pretend my animals have the same feelings that I do. Well, that's a good way of showing the feelings too, right? I can dance and swirl around, just like my feelings inside me. Moving helps me feel better. That's true. That's 100% true, right? If you feel sad or depressed, I dance. I dance silly dances, or I sing silly songs, or I go for a walk. I do something, or I lift weights. Yeah, I do that. Go work out. I can even paint two pictures at the same time to show those together feelings. I never thought about that, right? Being creative. I don't know if I can paint two paintings at the same time. One would just be like, the other one would be like, oh, look, that's a little bunny or something. I don't know. I make up my own words for my together feelings sometimes. If I'm sad and mad together, I can say, I'm smad. Or if we're feeling shy and happy, I'm shappy. I can make up a lot of pretend words. Do you know what? When I'm older, sometimes I'll have different feelings mixed together inside me. And that's okay. Yeah, like when I get hungry and angry, it's hangry. Right? Look at all these. She's smad, or she's sappy, she's worry sad, she's appreciated, she's hap sad, she's braverous, she's sighted, love happy, and glappy. Glappy, that's a great word. Glappy, 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 glad happy. I'm glappy right now. If you're glappy and you know it, clamp your hands. There you go. That's the end of the book, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be read. But that's cool. You know what? I feel better just reading that book and reading to you. You know, I'm not sad, happy. So that'd be sappy. I guess sappy is actually a word. I'm not sad happy anymore. I'm more like glad happy. I'm glappy. Yeah. So thank you very much for letting me read to you. It made me feel great. The world seems a little bit more bright right now, and the sun is shining, and this is fantastic. So I'm going to let you get on with your day, and make sure you do something creative today. Get some movement in. We can dance. Let's dance. We can dance like a monkey. You want to see my monkey face? Ready? We can do that. We can be all kinds of silly. Let's just find some joy. Let's find some happiness. Let's find some joy. Do something creative. Do something with your brain. Do something with your body. And always be, open with your emotions. Tell people how you're feeling. And like I said before, be you. You can be safe and you be silly. You be brave. Be kind and be you. Because, and you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be the best you that you can be in that situation. Today I wasn't the best me that I could be. I was a me that let my scared anger take over a little bit, and I had grumpy words instead of going, okay, take a breath. Okay, so what could we do to fix this? What could we do to fix this? I didn't do that, right? And so be all that you can be, and be as kind as you can. And the most important thing is, don't ever try to be perfect. Because in my world, and all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You just have to be you. Have a great day. Do something silly and creative. And make sure you tell the people around you how much you love and appreciate them. Lots of love. Bye-bye.